Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday the 6th of February 2022. This is the Observer puzzle today since the Guardian doesn't publish on Sundays. Quick update, sad update to yesterday's news that they were searching for that 5-year-old boy in Wales. Unfortunately, he didn't make it. He didn't survive. They found him when they finally got to him. Unfortunately, he had already died. So that's some sad news there. It was hopeful yesterday, but sad news there. News story I was reading today about the echidna in Australia. Australia is full of very unusual creatures, of course, unique to Australia. The echidna, do you know much about it? Have a look at it. I suggest you Google it. I was listening to a podcast. One of my favorite podcasts is called No Such Thing as a Fish. It's very funny. I recommend you search it out, and it's hilarious actually. But a couple of weeks back, they had a big feature about the echidna, talking about its very unusual male genitalia, amongst other things, amazing facts. But anyway, apparently. Citizen science, this great thing, that tool that scientists are using now to get everybody to join in and discover things about nature, has discovered that the echidna actually lives everywhere in Australia, even in urban areas where they had thought that it would not live. So anyway, let's hope more research is done into these creatures and the habitats can be safeguarded for them. Okay, let's get on with the game. How do we play Sudoku if you've never played the game before? Well, first up, you should understand we have 9 squares in a row, in each row across, 9 squares in each column down, and 9 squares within these blocks. And we understand that each number can appear once only in the row, column, or block. And once we understand that, we can find the numbers by using logic. It's nothing to do with maths. Now I'm looking at the grid for the first time. I have not looked at it as yet, and the first number that I see is 8. I see an 8 can fit into this block here because this 8 blocks across this row. In other words, no 8 can reappear in this row. 8 blocks down here and 8 blocks down here. So this 8 eliminates these 2 squares, this 8 eliminates this square, and this 8 eliminates these 2 squares, leaving only this square here where an 8 can be placed, and that's how we know for sure that it must be an 8. I have no idea of the level of this game, but having looked at it for a few seconds, I have a feeling it might be difficult. I don't know that yet, and as I said, I just turn on the camera and start playing. So and the Observer does not rate its own puzzles, unlike other newspapers which give you an idea as to the difficulty level. The Observer does not. It just says jump in and play whatever your level. So I may have to, if you're a beginner, I'm not sure, I may have to show you some more advanced things here. I don't know. Right, but what I do see is 7 blocks down here. So these squares are out, meaning that 7 is in one of these 2 squares here, right? I can't tell where, but it's one of these 2 squares. Whether it's here, it blocks across here, and if it's here, it still blocks across here. So no 7 in this row here, 7 blocking this row here, and 7 blocking down here. So that must be a 7 there. Four blocking up here, 4 blocking up here, so right at the top there, that's got to be a 4. Room at the top. Isn't that a play or a film or something? Room at the top. Okay, 3 across here, 3 across here, 3 down. Actually, didn't need that one across. Well, rather, oh yes, I did. Sorry, 3 across here, 3 across here, 3 down there. So that's a 3 we can place there. Okay, as I said, this may be a difficult game, so I'm looking at some slightly more difficult techniques, which beginners might find off-putting, but I can't help it because I don't know, and it just feels like it might be tricky. So this row does not yet have a 3, okay? Now this 3 blocks this square, so we only have 2 squares to consider, this one and this one. Can either of these be 3? Well, let's look in other locations to help us. So this 3 blocks up here, and this 3 blocks across here. So in this block up here, we know that 3 is blocked up here, so it must appear in one of these 2 squares. So whether it appears here or here, it will block down here, meaning that this 3 cannot be true. So we got 3 blocking here, and the eventual 3 blocking here. So we know that 3 must appear in that square there. Now the missing numbers across here are 5 and 6. The 6 stops this square from becoming a 6. So 6 is in this cell here, and 5 is in this square here. I've got some fluff on my pen. Let's remove it. Okay. Where to now is the famous, oft asked question in Sudoku. Okay, 6 blocks down here, 6 blocks down here, so 6 is in this square here. Okay, 4 blocks down here, so 4 is in one of these 2 squares. 4 blocks across here, 4 blocks across here, so that's got to be a 4 there. Missing numbers in this row are 2, 5 and 9. We've got 1, 3, 4. We don't have a 2, we don't have a 5, and we don't have a 9, but we have a 2 and a 5, both attacking this square here. So if this can't be 2, can't be 5, well, it's got to be a 9. And this 5 blocks this square from being a 5, so 5 will be here, and 2 must be in that square now then. Okay, missing numbers in this block are 1 and 2. We've got everything else, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 and 2 are missing. We've got an intersecting 2 here, putting the 2 into this cell and the 1 into that square there. Okay, 1 and 4 both block this square here, so puts 1 and 4 in these 2 squares, because we need 1 and 4. This must be the other remaining number, which will be a 9. One number needed across this row, it's 2. We don't yet have a 2, so let's put that in. Missing numbers here, 6, 7 and 9. We've got 1, 9, 1, 7. That's all. Can't place them yet. Missing numbers over here are 1 and 4. Still don't know anything about the 1 or the 4 just yet. This column doesn't yet have a 7, but I can see an intersecting 7 blocking that square there. So 7 has to go here, and the missing number is 3 in this column. Okay. 5 blocks across here, 5 is up here, so that's a 5 we can place there. One, 8, 9 are missing, but we just have information on the 8s blocking that square. The 1 and the 9 we don't know yet, so we have to hold off and come back later. This is not an easy level game, I think. I think this is going to be medium level at minimum. I don't think it's an easy level game. Certainly it's making me think and move around a bit. 4 across here, 4 across here, 4 up here, 4 up here. So that's the 4 we can place there. 7 blocking up here and 7 across here puts a 7 in that square. Okay, missing numbers in this column here are 1, 8 and 9. Now the 8 blocks this square and the 9 blocks this square, so we can say for sure that that has to be a 1. Missing numbers up here now are 2 and 9. Okay, so the 9 is going to block this square, the 8 is going to block this square, so 8 and 9 must be here. So this has got to be a 1. That's a weird way of looking. I could have just said the 1 blocks down there, couldn't I? But anyway. Nice to get it all sorted out in your head if you can. I see a pair of 1 and 5 here now. Okay, 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking up here, 1 across. 5 going up there, 5 going up there, 5 across. So we know that 1 and 5 are in these 2 squares here. And knowing that, how will that help us? Okay, if this is 1 and 5, in this square, and this square, we still need 6, 8, and 9, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no 6, 7, no 8 or 9. Okay, so 6, 8, and 9 must appear in this square, and this square. But we've got 8 blocking this square and 9 blocking this square, so 6 goes there. Now the 9 blocks this square, so that's got to be an 8, and then the 8 blocks this square, so that's got to be a 9. Okay. 3 blocks this square from becoming a 3. We don't yet have a 3 in this row, so we know that the 3 must be there, and the 2 is the number we need to complete this row. That's very useful. That stops this square from being a 2. 2 goes here. The missing number in this block is a 6, I believe, meaning this can't be 6. 6 is here, and the other number we need is a 7. 7 blocking up here. That's enough, really, I think, to finish the game now. 7 up here, 7 up here, 7 across there. That's a 7 there. In this column now, we still need a 3, so let's put that in. This is 1 and 5, as we mentioned, so missing numbers here have to be, in these two squares, have to be 8 or 9, so we've got the 8 blocking here. That's our 8, and then we still need a 9 in that square there. Okay, definitely finished now. 9 blocking this square. That's our 9. The other number we need here is 2. What's missing here? 1, 2, 8, and 9. Okay, so 8 blocks this square. 8 goes here. 9 is in that square there. 9 blocks across here. 9 down here. 9 up there. So that's a 9 we can place there. Missing numbers across here are 1 and 4. So we've got intersecting 4. 4 goes there. 1 is there. This 4 means this can't be a 4, so 4 is here. 1 is the last number there. 1 blocking up here, 1 blocking up here. That's a 1. Stops that from being a 1. Missing number here is a 5, I think. And one number missing across here appears to be a 2. Let's put that in. 2 blocks this square, 2 blocks this square, 2 goes there. 3 stops that from being a 3, so 3 is there. And I think a 6 is the last number that we need there, meaning this can't be a 6. So this has to be a 6, and a 5 will finish the grid. Before I declare victory, let me just have a quick look around, make sure that I haven't got any doubles in there, because accidents can certainly happen while playing Sudoku with pen and paper. Okay, that's it for today's Observer Sudoku. Thank you very much. Join me later for more Sudoku, I guess. Or anyway, there's plenty of games on this channel that you probably haven't played and you can go to. Thank you, bye-bye.